Take one more breath. Set the foot down and then lower the heels down and lower your hips down. So glutes are on. Take a breath. And then from here, bring your hands behind the head. Elbows lead up towards the sky. So you're cupping your skull in your hands. Think about pulling the front ribs together, pressing your sacrum down. That's the triangular bone at the base of the spine. Take a breath in. Exhale and lift your shoulder blades off your mat. Now as you're here, again, check in with those front ribs, pulling them in towards center. Think about your hip points moving towards one another. And again, you're just lifting the shoulder blades as much as you can. Inhale to lower. Exhale and lift. So front body stays exactly how it is, but we're going to add on. So extending the left leg forward, knees stay in line with one another. And then rebend your left knee, inhale to lower, exhale and lift. Right leg reaches forward again, knees in line. Lift the shoulder blades, connect to that front body, press down. Rebend your right knee, inhale to lower, exhale and lift. Left leg reaches forward. Take a very small turn to the left, so just about 1 to 2 inches, and think about this turn happening at the center of your spine. Continue to lift the left shoulder blade because it's going to want to come back down. Bring it back through center, rebend your left knee, inhale to lower, exhale and lift. Right leg reaches forward, small turn to the right, lift both shoulder blades, especially the right side. Bring yourself back through center, rebend the knee, inhale to lower, exhale and lift. Left leg reaches forward, small turn to the left. Now take your right arm up to the sky, then take it to the outside of your left leg. It doesn't matter where you're just reaching towards the outside of the leg. If you have contact, press the hand into the thigh and vice versa. Use that action to lift yourself up a little bit more. Bring the hand behind the head as you come back through center, rebend the knee, inhale and lower, exhale and lift. Right leg reaches, small turn to the right so you can keep the shoulder blades lifting. Left arm lifts to the sky first, then take it across the body to the outside of the right leg. It doesn't matter if you touch or not, but if you do, press the hand into the thigh and vice versa. Lift up a little bit more if you can, tap into your strength. Bring it back through center, hand behind the head, inhale and lower, exhale and lift. So it's our last add-on. Extend the left leg forward, turn to the left. Right arm reaches, take it to the outside of the left leg. And if you'd like, you can lift your right foot to hover. So it's going to add on, contain the front body. Remember, trying to press down. Lift up a little bit more if you can. Then bring the hand behind the head, lower the right foot, lower the left, inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Right leg reaches forward, small turn to the right, lift the left arm to the sky, and then take it across to the outside of the right leg. Hold here, or option to lift your left foot to just hover off of the mat. Lift up a little bit more if you can. Then lower your left foot down, bring the left hand behind your head as you come back through center, and inhale to lower. Pull the knees in. We're going to come forward into table. So you're going to come over onto your hands and your knees. I missed the feedback though, because normally people are like, oh, that was so hard. So hopefully core is engaged, or at least the front body and your glutes. As you find your table, set up so the wrists are under the shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. And on your inhale, bring your heart forward. Try and pull the hands towards your knees. Exhale and round and press the hands towards the top of the mat. Take that a couple more times. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round and press away. Really getting into that upper back. Last one. Okay, and then come back into table and lower to your forearms. So your forearms can either stay parallel or you can let the hands come a little bit closer together. Just make sure elbows right under the shoulders. Let your head release so the neck relaxes, and then curl the toes under and lift up to your dolphin. Knees can be a lot bent or a little bent, but think about pressing firmly into the forearms and that core work we just did. So knit the front ribs together to help contain the front of the body. You can stay, lower the knees if you need to, or lift your left leg up. Extend through the left leg. Think about your left glute squeezing for that leg to reach, and then bend your left knee. You're keeping everything else steady, so hips are staying even with one another, pelvis is staying neutral, just bending the knee and extending. And again, if you need to, right knee can be down. Last one. Set your left foot down if you lifted and right leg lifts. Bend and extend. So tapping into your strength today, what you are capable of. Last one. Set the right foot down, lower the knees. We're going to come to the top of the mat. So press up onto the hands and step to the front of the mat for a fold. Inhale, reach forward and up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips. So bend the knees as you need to. Bring the fingertips down and step your right foot back. The right knee lowers. Come to the top of your foot. So you're pressing the top of the foot into the mat. Inhale, reach forward and up. Think about front ribs pulling in. Hands come down. Step it back to your plank. Lower the knees. Keep the head of the arm bones lifted as you lower to your belly. Pull forward for your baby cobra. Then curl the toes under, down dog. Step your right foot forward. Left knee lowers. Untuck your toes. Press into the top of the foot as you lift up. Pull your right heel back towards you. Hands come down, step forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. So pelvis comes with you as you bend your knees. Fingertips down, step the left foot back. Left knee lowers, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, reach forward and up. So we're pulling ourselves back to stack over the left knee, engage the left glute. Hands come down, step it back into your plank. Lower the knees, lower down. Pull yourself forward. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps to the front of the mat, the right knee lowers. Keep the toes tucked as you reach forward and up. Exhale, the hands down and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Now step your right foot back, leave the knee lifted this time. So you're in this low runner's lunge. Hands slide back to be in line with your left foot. Right glute is working. If you need fingertips, you can also use blocks under the hands, or hands could be to the inside of the left leg if you need it. You can also level it up if you'd like to hover the fingertips off the mat. So you're tapping into the strength in your lower legs. Take one more breath. Lower the right knee down and bring the hands to the top of your left thigh. Interlace your fingers and press them into the left thigh. So similar to what we did in bridge, you're pressing down, right glute is really turning on. Use that to lift up through your torso a little bit more, then reach your arms forward. Right hand stays reaching forward as the left arm reaches back, so you're in this vertical twist. See if you can lift a little bit more. Then bring your right hand down, left arm lifts to the sky, so you're in a low runner's twist with the right knee down. Check that the right knee is right under your hip, then send your left leg back, modified side plank. You can have your left leg lifted or the left foot can be on the ground. Take an inhale. On your exhale, it's the same thing on the opposite side. So left hand comes down, left knee comes down, modified side plank. And then the right hand comes down, right knee down, modified side plank. If you want to change it and add in side plank, you can. So left hand comes down, knee or outer blade of the left foot, side plank or modified, and then modified on the right. We'll take it 2 more times. So left hand down, knee or outer blade of the foot, inhale. Exhale the right hand and knee down, modified side plank. Last one. And then we'll all meet in plank. Wrists under the shoulders, heels over the balls of the feet. Now press into the balls of the feet like you're gonna push yourself forward and come back. So it's just this nice spring, building the heat, connecting again to your core. Take one more, and then lift up to down dog, bend into the knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fingertips come down, left foot steps back. They're in line again, the hands are in line with your right foot. Left glute is working as you press back through your left heel. Options, fingertips, hands on the inside of the leg, or lift to hover, your choice. Keep the spine long so that you're reaching through the top of the head forward, and check that your pelvis is with you. So we're not rounding through the low back, our tailbone is reaching towards the left heel. Lower your left knee down, bring the hands to the top of the right thigh, press down into the thigh to create a little bit more length through your torso. Left glute is firing, right heel is pulling back towards you. Lift up a little bit more through your torso. Reach the hands forward. The left arm stays forward, right arm reaches back for this vertical twist. On your exhale, bring the left hand down under the shoulder so it comes to the mat. Right arm reaches to the sky. Check that the left knee is under your left hip, send the right leg back, modified side plank. And so we alternate, and you can choose which you would like to do. So it's side plank or modified side plank with the right hand down, and then modified side plank with the left hand down. So as you move and alternate through these 2 movements, notice the ability of yourself to help stabilize. So obliques are really turning on. Think about your pubic bone pulling up towards your navel if you feel like the top of the pelvis is tipping. Last one. Find your plank. Hold it. If you need to, knees can be down. Press into the balls of the feet to shift forward and back. And so glutes are really firing here. Crown of the head again, reaching towards the front of the room. Take one more, and then lift up to down dog. Bend the knees, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, bend into the knees, hands plant, step or hop back to your plank. Lower the knees if you'd like to, or lower down in one piece. Pull yourself forward. Baby cobra, cobra. Exhale to your down dog. Bend into the knees, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, bend into the knees. Core stays engaged. Hands plant. Step it back to your plank. Lower the knees if you'd like to. Lower all the way down. Pull forward and lift up to your down dog. Step the feet slightly closer to the hands, and then lift the left leg. So like we did in dolphin, we're not moving anything else, just the leg lifts, left glutes working. Start to lift and lower your right heel. So like we did in bridge, opening up the fascial line in the feet, all the way up the back of the leg. You can also modify this. The right knee could be down, and then the left heel could be pressing forward and back. If you want to add a hop, you can press into the ball of the right foot, add a hop if you'd like to. We will all meet with the left leg forward. So left foot steps about halfway up your mat. So instead of stepping it all the way to the front, step it about halfway. Load your left leg, leave the hands or fingertips down. So bend the left knee as much as you need to, and then lift the right leg. So it's a grounded airplane. Yeah, now we're gonna So right foot steps back, left leg three-legged down dog. And then step your left foot about halfway up your mat, load it, press into the foot, right leg lifts. So a couple more. Again, you can do 1 or you could do 5. Choose for yourself. Try to keep the hands pressing into the mat. That'll help you connect more to your core. Last one. Now step and load it and lift the right leg. Press strongly into the left foot and come all the way up to stork. Think about stabilizing all the muscles we've already turned on, and the right knee lifts. Doesn't have to lift high, toes could be on the ground. Bring the hands to the top of the right thigh, and like we did in bridge, press the hands into the thigh back into the hands. Use that to help the left glute turn on. Take one more breath. And now step your right foot back and come to a side lunge. So you're going to turn sideways on your mat, bend into the right knee. Okay, turn your left toes to the side of the mat as well. Hands can be on the top of the thigh like we had earlier. So think about where we just were in stork. That's where we're headed, but we're at the side of the mat. So keep the left toes towards the side. Press off the right foot and lift up into stork. That's stork. Yeah, so balance, right? Sometimes it's challenging. Step it out, side lunge, and then press and lift stork. So you can, again, go slower, or if you're ready for it this morning, I know it might be early for us, since some of us might not have to work a regular schedule. So a couple more of these. Again, as fast or as slow as you'd like, just tapping into your strength. Then find your side lunge, bend, sink into that right hip. The left hand comes down and the right arm lifts to the sky. Invite your right hip back in space and open up towards the right leg. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, bring the right hand down, walk it back to the front of the mat, plant the hands and step back into your plank. If you want to flow, you can. You can just lift up to your down dog. So we'll meet in down dog, feet a little bit closer to the hands. Lift the right leg up. Start to lift and lower your left heel like we did before. Left knee can be bent a lot or a little. Stay with that. If you'd like, you can add a hop, pressing into the ball of the foot, press firmly into the hands, and maybe you add a hop, or 2 or 3. And then we'll meet with the right foot about halfway up your mat. Load the right leg and lift the left foot off the ground. So grounded airplane. Step your left foot back, right leg three-legged down dog. Step it forward. Keep the front of the body lifting. Lift the left leg. So alternating between your three-legged down dog and your grounded airplane. Bend the right leg as much as you need to when you step it forward. To load it, try to keep the hands connected to your mat. Last one, step and load it, lift the left leg. Tap into the strength in the right leg to come up to stork. So press down in order to rise. So left knee lifts, toes again could stay on the ground if you need them to be. Try to find a neutral pelvis, so we're not curling the tailbone. Press the hands into the left thigh and vice versa. Stabilize. Lift up the best you can through the side ribs. And then step it back, side lunge. So left foot steps back, turn to the side of the mat, let the toes turn with you, side lunge. Hands can be to the top of the thigh, or hands on the ground. Then alternating between here and stork, but it's at the side of the mat. So press into the left leg, ground into the right, stork. Step it out, side lunge, press off, stork. Tap into your strength. Keep your spine long and notice what the head and the neck are doing. take the gaze with you with the rest of the body. So don't need to look forward and jet the chin out, then we lose that connection to our core. So gaze follows what the neck and the rest of the body are doing. Last one, find your side lunge. Bring the right hand down, left arm lifts. Take a breath. Bring the hand down, walk it back to the front of the mat, and then step back into plank. Take your flow if you'd like to, or lift to down dog, which is where we meet. From our down dog, bend into the knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, hinge of the hips. The right foot steps back. Here in the lunge, lift the fingertips off the ground. So it's a quicker version of what we did. Right knee lowers. Inhale, reach the arms up. Then find your twist. So right arm forward, left arm back. Bring the right hand down, modified side plank. So left leg goes towards the back of the room or foot could be down. Side plank, left hand down, spin to the outer blade of the left foot and open. And now modified side plank, right hand down, right knee down, left leg and left arm lift. Three-legged down dog is where we're headed. So left hand down, left toes down, right leg, three-legged down dog. Step it and load it. So we're that grounded warrior three. Right leg plants, left leg lifts. Step the left foot back. The right leg goes to a three-legged down dog. Step and load it. This time, come all the way up. Find your stork. Lift up. Left knee is lifted. I know we switched, so in the middle, it's the same side we just did. That's okay. It's a short time. Take a breath. Step it out. Side lunge. And then alternate stork, side lunge. So this is the last time on this side that you get to do this today, unless you love it and you want to repeat it. Okay, so tap into that strength. Now, if you want to add a hop, you can hop that one-legged hop. Just an option. Give you guys some energy for your day. Last one. Side lunge, right hand down, left arm lifts, breathe in, and then bring the left hand down, walk it to the front of the mat, and step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, hinge of the hips. Fingertips come down, step your left foot back. Lift the fingertips off the mat to hover or leave them down. Pull the front body up. Then lower the left knee down, low lunge. Arms reach up to the sky. So right foot is forward. Then find your twist. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Bring the left hand down, right arm lifts to the sky. Modified side plank. So right leg goes back. It can also stay on the ground. Side plank on the right side. Right hand down, right outer blade of the right foot. Lift up. Modified side plank. Left hand down, left knee down. Reach the right arm, right leg. And then bring the right hand down, right foot down. Left leg, three-legged down dog. Lift it. Step it about halfway up the mat. Bend the knee and load it. Lift the right leg. Three-legged down dog. Plant your right foot. Lift the left leg up. And step and load it. This time, come all the way up to stork. So take your time, toe tap if you need to. Right knee comes forward. Check out that the pelvis is neutral. Hands can press into the thigh. Lift up. Step it back, side lunge. So pivot the toes towards the side of the mat, bend into the right knee, and then we alternate between stork and side lunge. And hands can be wherever you need. If you need a little more feedback for your pelvis, grip your outer hips. Bring the pelvis with you when you bend into that right knee. Keep it neutral as you lift up to stork. If you want to hop, press off the right foot. And then when you lift, or when you come into stork, press off the left foot, sorry. Last couple here. Whew. And then find your side lunge. I told you, Mindy, sweaty one. Left hand comes down, right arm lifts to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale to bring the right hand down. Walk it back to the front of the mat and step both feet forward. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale the hands to your heart. Bend into the knees and bring yourself all the way down. So if you need to, hands can come down first. However you need to get your booty on the ground. Now reach the arms forward. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms towards the front of your mat. And then slowly roll all the way down. Find a full body stretch as you arrive on your back. So legs are long, arms are reaching overhead. And then on your exhale, bring your left knee into the chest. So hands come around to your shin. We're gonna find a pigeon on our back. So left ankle comes on top of your right thigh. Pull it in towards you. Left ankle on top of the right thigh. You can use your hands or not. Pull it in. You can also, if you're really tight in that hip, the right foot could totally stay down on your mat. Notice your breath. And reflect on how you were able to tap into your strength. How maybe at certain times you doubted yourself, but you didn't need to because you made it. Slowly release, reach the left leg up, and then set your left foot down. Find that full body stretch again, reach the arms and the legs, and then bring your right knee in towards you. Take it into your figure four, right ankle on top of your left thigh, pull it in, with or without the use of your hands. Allow your back ribs to settle. Let the shoulders feel this sense of heaviness in your mat. Allow the jaw to release. Then slowly set your left foot down. Extend the right leg to the sky, and then set your right foot down. You can wiggle the feet about mat distance apart, allow the knees to fall towards one another. If that's most comfortable for your Shavasana, you can stay there or walk the feet out long, finding yourself on your back. That's my puppy, Tucker. Take a big breath in and let it go. Notice your natural inhale, natural exhale. If you have the time, you can stay where you are and leave the meeting when you're ready. If you'd like to come up to close the class, you can. It's your choice. Slowly come up into a seated position. Bring your hands together in front of us. Remembering that we are capable of much more than we think we are. So today, tapping into your strength, connecting to your core strength, your core values, knowing that you are strong. Just taking it one breath at a time. I am so grateful for each one of you for allowing me to guide your practice this morning. Please let me know if you have any questions or any comments. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste. You're welcome, Jordan. Oh, hey, Lori.
Nice work, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. I know you haven't seen me teach in a while, so.
I know.
I'll
That's a silver lining.
I know. I know. That's why I went yesterday with the athlete's deep stretch. I was like, I can finally make it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of, my boss from Davidson College called during, so gotta go.
All right. Bye. All right. I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, hey, Mary. Oh, Lindsay. Okay. Stop recording.